Hey Transformers, it's me, Jake. I'm here to do the little video that Nick encouraged us, where I'm wearing a Transformers t-shirt, dun dun dun! And I'm going to share with you some of my favorite Bible passages. So when Nick sort of issued this challenge, I realized that it was difficult to pick out uh, just, one verse or one passage from the Bible that I could classify as really being my favorite, because it changes so much over time depending on where I'm at and what I need to hear. Different passages will stick out to me. So the passage that I decided to look at is the one that I have listed on my GCN profile, and it is Jeremiah 29, verses 10 through 14. It says, "This is what the Lord says." This is obviously it's Jeremiah. It's a letter to the exiles. It's when the Israelites had been taken over by Babylon, and they were all in exile, and none of them were in their own homeland. So anyways, it says, verse 10, "This is what the Lord says. When 70 years are completed for Babylon, I will come to you and fulfill my gracious promise to bring you back to this place. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back from captivity. I will gather you from all the nations and places where I have banished you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back to the place from which I carried you into exile." And these verses, they have a lot of significance to me. I remember the first time they were really pointed out to me by a close friend of mine. It was at a time in my life when I really didn't know what was going on or what I was doing with my life, where it was going. And it's very encouraging to think that God does have plans set in place for us. He knows what He wants us to do and when He wants us to do it. And that it's not, we're not just sort of left out there to fend for ourselves and struggle, but that, He really keeps an eye on us. Even when things don't seem to be going right, obviously the people that are being written to here, they were exiled from their homeland. That was not a great thing for them. But there was still hope and future for them, and it's very encouraging to me, and I hope that encourages all of you to know that there is hope and a future for each one of you, and that it's very specific, and that the path that your life goes on, that God is really leading you down it, and that all you have to do is have patience and wait on Him, and you know that it'll happen. So that's one of my favorite verses. Hope you enjoyed it. God bless, and I'll see you on the boards.